Good morning. It's like 6:30 and things are pretty. There's a lot of condensation this morning and slugs. And there's the cicada turned on, and the birds are turned on, and the bees are turned on, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna go to Rod Hollow shelter. I think it's about 7 or 8 miles. And gonna get going. Well, good morning again. You can see the bugs. It's crazy. So I just packed up my tent. I'm still eating breakfast. I had to let it sit in the sun and kind of dry out. In the grass there, I'm going to turn the camera around. In the grass there, it was comfortable, relatively flat, but so wet. The inside of the tent was just dripping wet. I had to take my towel and wipe everything down and then let everything kind of evaporate. My tent was dry when I rolled it up, so now I'm drying out the Tyvek in the sun a little bit and finishing my grits. But that's kind of the only place I had for a choice, but I think I might have gone on to the parking lot where it was a little open. There's a gravel parking lot at the trailhead and maybe camp there. Yeah, I'm gonna be more aware of vegetation and grass and dampness in the morning. And it was kind of cold. It did down into the 50s last night. I was almost too cold, but not quite. I warmed up. I was fine. I was just damp. You know, and that dampness made me feel cold. Anyways, I'm going to finish breakfast and get going. Okay, here I go. It's 9 o'clock on the button. Lesson learned for having to dry my tent out. And I think I'm mostly downhill. I only have a little more than 7 miles to go before the roller coaster. And there's nowhere to camp in the roller coaster, so I have to stop before the roller coaster, hike through the roller coaster, Bear's Den, hike out of the roller coaster, hike into Harper's Ferry. So that's the plan. Let's get going. These holes are cicada holes where they emerged. Then they crawl up on the plants trying to find shells. I don't see any around here. And shed their skin and then fly around and make noise. So, yesterday, I didn't video very much. Julia would have been 5 yesterday. And was missing her And my heart was breaking for Josie and JD and Nick and all the other people that love and miss her. And I stopped to fix my shoes, and a man came up. His name is ASAP. Always say a prayer. And he was telling me about his son and his son's fight with leukemia and his passing. And I shared with him Julia's story, and we cried and shared a moment. Two strangers on the trail, loving people who've passed and holding them dear in their hearts, our hearts. So hello, friend. So this afternoon's been wonderful, although I think it might rain. I should look at the Garmin and see if it's gonna rain or not. Cicadas are making lots of noise. I kind of bathed off. There's a nice spring. There's fun guy. So hey, where's the privy?
Right that way.
Oh, back. Is it? How is it?
Oh, you know I don't go to those things.
I'm about to go too. I haven't gone yet.
Okay. Well, Turtle is going to give us a privy report. And,
I'll let you know.
yeah.
Probably smell like the lake.
And we just all ate lunch. Oh, dinner. Gosh, I'm tired. And I can't believe I have this mess. So I have my water hanging here. Hung a clothesline. I rinsed out my underwear. And that's from a mouse. The other night at Mosby Camp, I laid my clothes out and some rodent chewed my underwear. My shirt's drying, socks, everything's drying. My quilt was a little damp from this morning, and then I have all of my stuff spread out all over the place. There it is. Camping with Elizabeth. Okay, we're approaching the Rod Hollow privy. I heard that it wasn't that bad. It doesn't look that bad. Here's the view. There's also toilet paper here, which is awesome. So I would give this privy an 8.